I'll go down in history. I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
According to Barbie, she is the reason people are watching the WNBA. She is the reason that people are paying $16 to watch the Chicago Bravado play the Phoenix Masculines later today. What a matchup. The Bravado.
Angel Reese just said she's the reason people are watching the WNBA. She said that on camera with a straight face. Not Caitlin Clark, not A'ja Wilson, not Breanna Stewart, her. But here's the thing, she's averaging low shooting percentages, high turnovers, and hasn't even made the All-Star team.
The cap of caps. For the better part of 2 years, maybe even 3 years, the mainstream media has been trying to convince us that Angel Reese is a huge star. Some in the media even do investigative journalism and claim that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA because she leads the league in followers on social media, along with missed layups and a complete lack of athleticism.
So why is she making this claim? This isn't confidence. This is ego that's getting ahead of production. And today we're going all the way in. We'll talk stats, we'll break down games, and we'll explain why this take is not only wrong, it's disrespectful to the players who've been building this league for years. Let's go. Let's set the scene. Post-game interview, cameras are rolling. Angel Reese has just played another game where she struggled offensively, shooting under 40%, fouling out late. And yet, she grabs the mic and says this. That was not just bold, that was delusional. And listen, I'm not saying Angel Reese hasn't contributed to the WNBA's attention spike, but to say she's the reason people are watching, over Caitlin Clark, over legends like A'ja Wilson or Breanna Stewart, over the actual on-court product, that's where the train goes off the rails. Let's talk facts, because that quote demands it. Angel Reese is in her rookie season. She hasn't made an all-star team. She doesn't lead her team in scoring, efficiency, or minutes. And yet she's out here saying she's the primary reason eyeballs are on this league? Are we serious? Stat graphic, Angel Reese 2025 season averages. 12 points per game, decent but far from elite. 11.4 rebounds, strong numbers, she hustles. 38.9% field goal shooting, below average for a forward. 0% from three-point range. Yes, 0. 1.4 assists, turnovers, more TOs than dimes. 8.7 on-off net rating. The team performs better when she's off the floor. You cannot have numbers like these and then proclaim yourself the face of the WNBA. You just can't. That's not how this works. And to make things worse, she said this after being left off the All-Star roster. That's not a snub, that's a reflection.
The reason why Mr. Dennis Rodman never got the backlash that Miss Angel Reese is getting, because there is no athlete in the history of sports that have come into a professional league and proclaimed themselves to be the best or to be the reason why people are watching this league now. No athlete has ever done that. Not even Caitlin Clark, which we know that is the reason why we watch the WNBA, but you never hear Caitlin Clark say, I am the reason why we are watching the WNBA. LeBron James came into the league. You know what they nicknamed him? They nicknamed him the King. He didn't give himself that nickname. They proclaimed him to be the next one. And what's crazy is in the beginning of LeBron James' career, they said he was too nice. They said he wasn't cocky enough. There's a thing that we love about great athletes. It's called humility. It's a modest or low view of one's importance.
Let's rewind just 6 months. Women's college basketball shattered viewership records. Who was the consistent needle mover in every matchup? Caitlin Clark was doing what no one had done before. ESPN, ABC, CBS. They weren't showing women's basketball weekly because of trash talk or TikTok dances. They did it because Caitlin Clark was putting up historic numbers, drawing 15 million viewers, and turning every arena into a sellout. Let me say this plainly. Clark moved the ratings. Clark sold out the arenas. Clark expanded the WNBA's national footprint. And she did it without ever once standing at a mic and saying, I'm the reason people are watching.
Garbage. Golly. Man, Angel Reese with a triple single, 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. She was a minus 25. She was 1 for 1 from the field, and it was a three-pointer. She shot 100% from the field. She made a 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Terrible game. Minus 25. Man, the Sky, bro, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all like the punching bag between the Sky and the Connecticut Sun.
Public and fan reaction, what fans are saying. She really thinks she built the W? Delusional. Clark got the WNBA on SportsCenter daily. Be humble, Reese. Your stats don't lie. This is not a hate piece. This is reality. Her game is gritty. Her rebounding is elite. I'll give her that. But impact on the game? When it comes to national buzz, Angel's not leading the charge. Caitlin Clark is, and everybody knows it. If you're going to say you're the reason people are watching, then your game better back that up. So let's roll the tape, because Angel Reese's performances recently, they paint a very different picture. This was a statement game opportunity, national spotlight, facing the Eastern Conference leading Liberty, and here's what we saw from Angel. 9 points, 10 rebounds, 4 of 13 foul game, 0 free throws, 5 fouls minus 12, plus minus. 4 of 13 from the field, not a single trip to the free throw line, fouled out. The Liberty were attacking her in pick and rolls, exploiting her slow defensive reads. This wasn't dominance, it was damage control. And if you're saying you're the reason people are watching, but you're getting exposed in crunch time, you've got a problem. This was the matchup. Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese, round 2. All eyes were on it. The energy? Electric. But when the ball tipped, only one rookie rose to the moment. Side-by-side graphic. Clark versus Reese and Sky versus Fever. Angel Reese, 11 points, 13 rebounds, 3 of 11 foul, 4 turnovers, minus 9 plus minus. Caitlin Clark, 23 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 50% foul, plus 14 plus minus. Let's keep it real. 13 rebounds is solid, but what did it lead to? Another loss. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, she controlled the pace, hit dagger threes, dished out 9 assists, and completely took over that fourth quarter. This was the game casual fans tuned in to see, and Reese got outclassed. Now this game wasn't even close. Against the Connecticut Sun, one of the most physical defenses in the league, Reese finished with 6 points. 6. She shot 2 of 9. Got benched for long stretches because of foul trouble. You want to be the reason fans watch? Then you can't disappear in games like this. Stat graphic. Sky versus Sun. Reese. 6 points. 8 rebounds. 2 of 9 foul, 3 fouls in first half. Minus 16 plus minus. Coming up, we spotlight the real reason the WNBA is booming this season. Players who are letting their game do the talking. Our player focus segment is all about the quiet killer dominating the stat sheet, Caitlin Clark. Let's put this myth to rest. Caitlin Clark is the reason the WNBA is blowing up right now. Period. Clark leads the league in jersey sales. She has the top social media growth. Clark content equals 400% increase in WNBA engagement. Even her haters, and there are many, watch her. That's star power. That's value. And she never once claims he's the only reason for anything. She lets her game speak. Angel Reese? She's trying to manufacture a rivalry by talking loud. But rivalries are built on performance, and right now, this one's not even close. So how did we get here? A talented rookie who's suddenly being treated like she's the face of the league? It's the media machine. Reese draws headlines. She's controversial, she's loud, but that doesn't mean she's elite. We're propping up drama instead of performance, but this is pro basketball, not reality TV. We need to stop rewarding trash talk over stats, ego over wins. You can't average 12 and 10 with no jump shot, no passing vision, and poor shot selection, and claim to be the center of the universe. That's not how this works. Look, Angel Reese can still be great. She has the physical tools, the hunger, and the platform. But right now, she's not ready to be the face of this league, not by a long shot. Caitlin Clark is the one driving growth. She's the reason national outlets are covering every WNBA game, and she didn't have to say it, she just went out and proved it. Caitlin Clark is the one driving growth. She's the reason national outlets are covering every WNBA game, and she didn't have to say it, she just went out and proved it. So I want to hear from you. Was Angel Reese's comment out of line? Is she just being confident, or was she flat out wrong? Drop your take in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for real unfiltered WNBA coverage. not PR talk. This is Breaking Basket, where we don't hype up the headlines, we break down the truth. See you next time.